Hello again. This is In Sung Hwang Eitan in Europe. Finally, I got my opponent, so I can play again. I'm still playing as 3 Dan, but I'm not far away to promote to the next level. Okay, my opponent chose this one, which is a working option in this case because the ladder is working for black. I explained this once. When the ladder is working, white may just go down to make things simple. Black need to extend head of 2 stones. Black better protect it. Oh, good. Okay. I'm afraid that my opponent did not follow the proper way. And after black's extension, 3 stones ahead, black still need to extend. Uh, Before AI, push once and tenuki was the one, but nowadays we push once more. Still black need an answer. Black should have extend. This is a big spot, but black didn't. But I think black can do this, but extension must be better. It doesn't mean that I need to do this right away. So not now. I would approach. Black got this nice wall. So I want to take the upper side to block black's potential. Didn't expect that because white can easily take this spot to erase the potential of this. And I since I got this upper side, black shouldn't do this. It's a bit early. There's no reason not to play this one. I was afraid to play this because after I play here, my opponent can also increase the upper side, but don't need to worry about it. This one doesn't mean much. White can attach just next to this invading move. So if black goes up, then I can connect underneath. Black need to go down, therefore, then I block. Then black can take one more stone, but that's not really a big deal. And here I better block to this, because if I connect, black can push to make my shape ugly. But I don't think that black gonna push. Well, black did it. But it doesn't mean much, because white is getting thicker, which means it's weakened that black's group. When the opponent plays Hane, sometimes you need to just extend, or sometimes you need to play double Hane. You should extend if you just want to be easy. But if you play double Hane, then after Hane, extension connect, then that's not really a good idea in general. Hane means that you want to keep pushing. Okay, like extend and push, push, push. So when you are strong, when you are you know, say superior case, then you should do this. Or when you are in a inferior case, you can just settle down. Okay. Hane looks too much. Okay. Black had to extend. The cut must be so annoying because when white cuts, how I see is that these 2 stones become like a broken material. Once the material is broken, it's so difficult to how to say repair it. It takes time, energy to repair. So that's why extension is center because it's the ladder. One can just play this one. That must be the proper way, but it's tempting to play something like this. Uh, okay, it's tempting because it looks a bit slow. So I want to jump to increase this area. Even though black extend, black cannot catch this one stone because that group is weak. Tenuki, that is uh, unexpected. Hmm. Okay. Because I thought that black gonna answer here. Uh, the extension looks like the vital point, but black can answer, and black can play a vital point. So that's not a good idea. So instead, I may pick the vital point, but black can attack it once and take it. That isn't bad, but to push her looks like the proper option. White may just answer for this, but since Black Tanuki, I want to continue playing that area. But which one first? Pick the vital point first, Black Ataris and go, or just go. I think picking the vital points is better, but there's no great continuation, so that's a pity. But if I push, my opponent gonna play this one. Okay. Even though black played that shape, I think still this one must be better. After this, there must be a way to squeeze, but I don't see a good way to squeeze it. So just push. Black must answer here. Good. Opponent is doing okay. Hane. I was expecting jumping because I can now connect here in center. Okay. I hesitate between picking the vital point or just push, but I chose this one because when I strengthen the connection later, I can pip. If I pip here, then this pip and connection, then that area is not perfectly two eyes. So I can still bother. That's why. After pip, black shouldn't do anything else but just connect. Uh, shouldn't make unnecessary exchanges. Better not. If black does it, then I would get the point. So black pushed. So those players on Tygem, they are, how to say, they like to resist it. Okay, when opponent says that, oh, you should do this, then they often say no. Why? Okay. It's tempting to push. Push is the vital spot, but black can make my group thinner as well. Uh, so if I do this, then it means that I play actively to threat, which is tempting. But after this, black may extend and then try to escape. That's the thing that I need to endure. But this is so painful. Because after push, if black answers, I step back. Don't need to exchange this kind of moves. No, okay. So this is the vital point. There are so many weaknesses because of that push. Those are not the good exchanges, so I get profit. And I still can surround. So as long as I surround, my opponent group is so weak, is it? I can connect. Which connection is better? Hmm. Okay, just connect. Diagonal move is better to thread, but this is the better form. Okay, so I follow the form. Black's Hane and Atari or Sente, but even if black uses that Sente moves, black has only half eye, not even an eye, so that must be tough to handle. Black play here, black want to have this. Okay, even if I answer here, it's so tough to save anyway. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, black need to push, then I'm going to answer here. So black can exchanges to look for making eye space, but it's not easy. So I peep here not because I want to kill this group. I just peeped. And okay, that's your privilege and connect, nothing. But my opponent resist and aim my weakness. So black was in the inferior case, but instead trying to find something, some big dream. That's why this tough situation came. So take it easy. Opening is opening. You cannot finish a game at the opening stage. My opponent plays so quickly. It's a 5 minutes, 20-second game, and now my opponent still left 1.5 minutes. So he plays so quickly, and I spent about a minute. Yeah, it's been like 15 games that I played against like Tygem 3 Dan, European 1Q level player. Uh, they are, aggressive. Now they are looking for finding other way, other target, but it isn't easy. So I got to know that they are aggressive, as expected. Mm, there are several ways. Uh, I want to attach, but black may cut. So Hane wants an attach is the one I want to do. Black need to play Tygem also. Black did it. I cannot tie, but there is something my opponent can do. Uh, so tempting to attack, but cannot do. I will explain why I cannot. If so, then the connection must be the proper way. But I can extend, so the shape is not good for me though. But as long as my group is out, everything is fine. So I can get relaxed. So once the game is in trouble, people start thinking, or people start to, find a solution, which isn't a good concept. Okay, there are several ways. Like a mouse, good shape. Black wants to cut. Hmm. There are some easy ways and tough, a bit more complicated way. Uh, Okay. This push and cut is a bit annoying. Okay, so at some point I need to do that, and at some point my opponent need to do this too. Okay, so this is the moment that black should push and cut. If black just answers smoothly, I may extend once more. Then black gonna do this. So I want to attach because attach can make this corner clear, and it can weaken that black's group too. Okay. Mm. Okay. I still can escape here, so no problem. But there is a weakness. I want to aim it first. The right way to aim must be Hane. Black need to connect. Black shouldn't block. Black may easily just block, but that's not right because I can throw in Atari exchanges and then defend. Then there will be, the life and death situation, and it's quite tough. So Black did it, mistake. So I can go. And connect. Then Black need to block, and I plan to play this one. That's the vital point. There could be like capturing ways, but Black has uh, the smaller number of liberties, so it must be tough. Hane to look for cut. Black can, but I'm not sure whether it is necessary. Black plans to attach, which is working, but it's only for making one eye. So that's why that's a overplay. Or I can just squeeze it, then black would have less liberties. This can strangle black's neck. So it seems that black wants to do the capturing race, but like here, but I don't need to save this. That's only just the three. I don't think that I need it, but okay, let's just play one more move. If black plays one more move, then I can tenuki. Hmm. So now probably black realized and would do something. Probably black would try to make everything as black's territory. A connection, then it's like wasting the turn, so I don't need to play. So in this kind of case, I'm leading by far, so I can do something here, but just play an extra move like this should be more annoying because the whole group here are all dead. So okay, Tali, no problem. Just low. I cannot touch, but not necessary. When it is not necessary, you don't need to find a reason. Not necessary because it is not necessary. So what can we learn from this game? Okay, so I need to make everything to win a game, which isn't easy. So just entering 3-3 can make things simple. I can approach to look for saving the blue on the side, but why do I need to do that? If I'm leading the game, it's not necessary. Double honey, black is planning to. Mm. And let me cut and capture, so okay. But this side isn't important, so I should go to the other side. This one nowadays is disappeared because locally it is damaged position, but we can set the better direction of Punduki, like this. Now my Punduki is on the right side. Mm, that is okay. Illusion or black shouldn't exchange that. Okay. So I can just save it, log and hane and connect. So what wants to do something unusual, okay, but the direct cut is working, so there should be no problem. Mhm. So like this. So I think it is the time to resign. Mhm. So mm, don't need to play. It is safe. So in this case, if my opponent doesn't resign, then it is the bad manner. The beginning of the bad manner. Uh, okay. We'll see. My opponent resigned. Perfect. I need to give the manner badge. Okay, good. Let's check it. Check the game. Mm, which one should I use it? Uh, this one. Okay, good. I can use it. No, it is not. Okay. Hmm, this one. Good. Okay, so let's see. Quite oh, clean one. I made it. So here, I explained this once. White can hane, and black should be able to extend. And black extend because black's this ladder is working, should be working for black. Um, therefore, I mean, it's possible for white to play like that as well. But in the most of the cases, white just goes down to let black extend, and black had to extend once more and leave it. The reason why white push once more is because in case white need to exchange this, then it's already a bad exchange, and later black can block. This block is so big, it can also make some end game like hane, to squeeze. So that's why it is considered as a better option than white push here. My first idea is of course hane because my opponent didn't play, but I was afraid that if I do this, that my opponent can make nice formation here too. So I approach first. Black may play pincer to play for the side since black has a wall. Black didn't, and black shouldn't play this right away. This is too early to play the second line move. And I played hane. After hane, if black plays hane, extension is the proper way. But you want to hane, then you shouldn't come back because that exchange turns as a bad exchange. Don't need to exchange it. So you should keep going. Black entered, but you can just, slip it. Okay, you want to take that? Go ahead. When your opponent enters like this, if you look for more and more, and then mistake comes, like many of my opponent does. So just give it because it's not painful. And hane and keep pushing. And here, black's hane was a overplay. Black had to extend. Okay, so this is the most important part. Cut. Okay, break your opponent's toy. Now your opponent's toy is broken. How much time you spent? Like 3 seconds to break, but the broken toy, you want to recover it, then you need to, take some time and energy. That's it. and it takes like 2 hours, 3 hours to repair. So it's pretty good, efficient, right? So that's why uh, when you can cut, you better cut. Black also cut, but no problem. To answer here must be the proper way, but I want to play more actively. So here, with the same idea, I can play this one first to break my opponent's shape first. Okay, but that's the common idea, in fact. But black gonna Atari once and block. Then black can, take this one stone. If I can play Hane like this, and my opponent cannot do this, therefore need to connect, I can squeeze, then it makes sense. Okay, even though black is completely safe, I used it but I cannot do. So that's why I couldn't do. And after, even though my opponent plays this one, I can pick once, and that position is not perfectly safe. So that's why I played like that. And here, this is my toy. My two stone can be weak, so black should have jumped without exchanging this one, because without this exchange later when the situation comes, black can also break my toy. Or you break my toy, I break your toy. Then this two stone has less power and black can use it. But my opponent let my toy, strong. So it was good for me. And when I pick with the strength, black should just connect and obey that, yeah, you're strong, so take it. But black says, no, okay, how come you do? And I enter to threat this, and my opponent tries to attack me. I was afraid of this extension because this extension can cover. So after this, I need to play an extra move somewhere around here. And my opponent may bother the thinness of this connection. Still, okay. But okay, that's the thing that I should mostly afraid. So this kind of stuff also black may harness to this direction to have exchanges and look for saving but Black was too obsessed on or blind to aim White's weakness. Oh, maybe I can kill these three stones, like that. So played like this, and all of a sudden recognized that something went wrong. The problem is that even if Black plays like this one, yeah, Atari Sente, this one I can cut once to make this as one eye. So after one eye, it's dead form. So black should not play this and do something else, and making maybe one eye. But Atari connection eliminate the eye space, so it was tough. Okay, I think this is the timing. Black shouldn't push, but had to cut. Okay, cut and let me play this one. And after here, go down, exchange, Hane once and block. Then when white cut, black can Hane to kill, like this. The Hane, the reason why black should do this is to block white's this. It's the self-Atari because of that. So this kind of stuff is the thing that my opponent had to do. But my opponent pushed once more, so I got a chance to do this. After Hane, black had to connect. If black connects, then I plan to exchange and then bring the group out, like this. Okay, but mistake, so I punished and squeeze, and that was the end of the story. And later, I can enter to look for saving, but why do I need to? So living after this one, cut and capture is the proper form. Many people believe that proper move I need to follow. True. But in the proper situation, you follow the proper way, everything's fine. But in the special situation, you follow the proper way, then it's not right. For instance, if you're in the emergency situation, then you need to go quick. Then if there is a speed limit, like 30 kilometers per hour, because you're in the city center, then do you need to follow that 30 kilometers per hour, the speed? You don't need to because you're in a hurry. You might die, so you need to go to the hospital right away. Then in that special condition, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so in this special condition, instead of taking that punnuki, I take punnuki to the other black hat to card, so I can settle in the better place like this. Okay, so that happened. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this game and learned a lot. See you next time. Bye bye.